Superman, what's it like to be in a Cup race, your very first Cup start?
It's mind-blowing, really. I really don't know how to put it into words. Hopefully we have a little bit better showing than we did there in the truck, but it's totally different for sure.
How'd the truck feel?
We was bottoming out really, really bad. I couldn't even get on the brakes getting in the corner. So we got okay once we got strung out, and I didn't have to use the brakes any. But when I was around trucks and had to use the brakes, I was just bottoming out really, really bad. But I should have probably picked the top there, and then I could have floated in the first corner and not had to get on the brake too bad. So that's my first rookie mistake, not choosing the right line.
Did you feel comfortable though, despite it?
I mean, I felt okay, I felt more and more comfortable the more laps I ran until we had that caution. And then, like I said, just we could get it where it wouldn't bottom out, and then I could actually drive the truck rather than just try to, play defense getting in the corner. Then, definitely we could get better.
Did they tell you like a reason as to why it was bottoming out? The oil hole in the oil cooler is like that, like what it was?
No, it's
What was
just
the diagnosis?
well, I mean, just bottom out. I mean, like anything else, ain't nobody perfect. So we missed it just a little bit on setup there, I guess. But that's I missed a couple of lines too. So I missed the wrong line on the restart. So nobody's perfect. But no, I think when I hit that other truck there on the last lap, I couldn't really see very good. And I hadn't loaded the brake that hard getting in the corner, so. I accidentally ran in the back of him, and I don't know. There wasn't a lot of damage there, so I don't know if something come through the grill and hit the oil cooler or what, but it was definitely leaking oil.
Past tomorrow, the future of Bristol Dirt is very up in the air. Would you want to see this race continue in the coming years?
Sure. I mean, Bristol's unique. I mean, it's awesome with concrete on it. I'd like to see them do something at a real dirt track, that people will go to all the time, like Eldora would be an awesome place. Probably don't hold enough fans, but it's definitely got the facility to do it. So if they don't put it back on here, I know they have to spend a lot of money to put the dirt on and to take it back off and to clean up afterwards. So it may be a better fit somewhere else.
Other than Eldora, is there another track in mind that may be able to fit a NASCAR crowd?
Probably Knoxville. They have a huge grandstand, so there's probably a couple around the nation that could definitely hold them.
Getting to start your first Cup race tomorrow, where do you view this in terms of accomplishments for yourself?
It's well, on one side of it, it's probably the highest accomplishment. But on the other side, it's probably 2 or 3 or 4 down the list. But I don't know. We're just going to enjoy the moment. You know what I mean? Just enjoy the opportunity, take it as it comes, and try to learn. And like I said, hopefully we do a little bit better than we just did.
What has Blaine said to you?
Blaine don't have a whole lot to say. He just said, obviously I love you and go out there and have fun and good luck.
With the air being so much on the dirt late model, any sim give you any idea what the air is going to be like on the front of this?
No, not at all. And I could tell out there it didn't really matter. I didn't feel like, obviously, but there was a lot of grip in the racetrack there, but it didn't matter if I was tucked right up behind a truck or on the outside and had air on my nose. It really didn't make a whole lot of difference.
Driving from Blairsville to those Legends races at AMS, what did you and your dad talk about maybe someday, and now the reality of someday being here? How do you put that from the dream to the reality?
Yeah, well, it's hard to say. That was many, many years ago. I took a long detour on how to get here. It wasn't just 4, 5, 6 years ago.
I didn't want to bring the Pinto up.
Oh no, it's okay. No, I mean obviously that was a dream of both of ours a long time ago, and we kind of thought it went by the wayside. And luckily, they did put dirt on Bristol, and we was fortunate enough to win enough dirt races to open enough eyes to get this opportunity.
Luckily enough, we got to see you here. Good to see you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have you gotten to talk to Kyle Larson at all about this race? I know you guys just kind of had a fun little night last night, but have you got to talk to him about it at all?
Not really. We've talked a little bit about it, but not in sit down and really discussed it. I mean, we've texted back and forth a little bit, but I've talked to a couple other Cup drivers too, Ricky Stenhouse, Corey LaJoy, a couple other ones. So I've had a little bit of insight on a little bit of things going on. So like I said, we'll just take it how it comes and do the best we can.
Did they have that choose
Yeah.
drone out there? So how
They
was
did.
that? Could you see it?
Yeah, I could see it. I just really I just made a mistake. I knew I probably should have went to the top. I feel like we was probably a little better than the 20 truck, and the way my truck was, I really needed to be on the outside. I just wasn't smart enough and didn't choose the outside.
But you could see it, and that shouldn't be a problem during the race.
Yeah,
You
no.
don't have a lot of experience with it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was definitely different, something else to look for, and, we had mud all over the windshield, but, their spotters are telling me it's there, so you know what to do once you get there.
Is there an asphalt NASCAR race that you'd like to try out one time if you ever get the chance?
Sure, I don't know exactly where that would be, just wherever I get the opportunity, but, I'd always like to try to better myself and try to do stuff different.
This is Daniel Hemrick, driver of number 11 Collie Grix Chevrolet. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of those 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstetch.com for more racing content.